Okay, Jacob. Victor, the blue-eyed white alligator from the Audubon, oh my gosh,
Zoo,
zoo,
yes.
is making history as the first alligator in the U.S. to get cataract surgery. And I felt like that was so important that is our first hot topic, brought to you by Funny Girl at Walton Art Center. So yeah, zookeepers noticed that he really wasn't seeing his dinner, so they took him to LSU School of Veterinarian Medicine, who ultimately performed the surgery on the 7-foot gator. And so I have some comments of my own for this. So when I first saw it, I was like, okay, so he couldn't see his dinner. Then I was like, okay, well, he's in the zoo, so maybe that's a good thing. But I'm like, so they're going to give him, you know, some sight, and is he going to now start chomping on them?
That's a good point. It's a good point.
I don't know.
He looks. Look at that. He looks so friendly.
Oh yeah, I know. I was like, does he need glasses? I wanted them to put little goggles on him. So I don't know.
Wouldn't that be cute?
But yeah, little Victor, he couldn't see.
Oh, poor thing. All right. Well, severe weather packed a punch across several states last weekend, and Tennessee was no exception. Over the weekend, video captured the electrifying moment. Lightning struck a tree in a Nashville resident's yard. And it wasn't just lightning lighting up the skies. Rainfall that day shattered a 150-year-old record. According to the National Weather Service, Nashville saw 3.57 inches of rain, breaking the previous record of 2.44 inches set way back in 1875.
Oh my gosh,
Scary.
that is terrifying. I am not like a storm kind of gal, okay? If it's raining, I'm like, I'm in. I don't like to listen to storms. I want quiet and peace. So I would have probably cried. So that's very scary. Well, Amanda Seyfried hopes that fans will still remember Mean Girls fondly after she is dead. In a recent interview, she said, quote, "I hope they quote it on my grave. In many ways, it was just a perfect movie. People relate to it still, and really, it connected us, and it continues to. And I will always be excited to talk about it." But beyond the film's place in pop culture, Seyfried has very fond memories of what it was like making Mean Girls, especially considering the fact that it was her film debut. And I actually didn't realize that, but I have to say, I mean, we all know that Mean Girls is so iconic, right?
Of course.
We all quote it to this day. So I don't know how I would feel about it being on my gravestone, no. So I'm going to have to veto that for her.
Right. And Coco is getting a sequel.
Ooh.
This was recently announced. Walt Disney CEO Bob Iger said Thursday that Coco 2 is currently in development at Pixar Animation Studios. The sequel will reunite the creative team behind the first, including directors Lee Unkrich and Adrian Molina. The original film grossed $814 million at the worldwide box office and won 2 Oscars for Best Animated Feature and Best Song for the catchy hit Remember Me. Coco 2 is reportedly eyeing a 2029 theatrical release. Iger promised that the movie will be full of heart, humor, and adventure.
Oh my gosh, this is a sequel that I can get behind.
I know.
So
I cry in the first one every time.
Oh my gosh, I know, right?